So the first thing I'm going to tell you guys is what his name is. Can't believe this life right now. I said F this, I'm getting epidural. Hi guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. Guys, I'm in the generation of very unserious people to be parents, 100%, because what was that? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, hello. Hi, I am Mariam and happy new year. Happy 2025. And guys, I done it. We are here. He's here. I love him. From the title of this video, guys, I'm here to share with you guys my birth story, do kind of like a cheeky life update and just kind of get back into the swing of things. If you guys have been on my channel for a while, you will know that I dip in and out. Sometimes I give you guys back to back and sometimes it's like, where did this girl go? So we're in a new year and of course I was going to come back to you guys on YouTube with a video like this. If you guys are here for the life update and if you guys are here for my birth story and just kind of how I'm finding mum life, then stick around. Please subscribe if you guys haven't already, because I'm back. Like, genuinely guys, I'm stepping into my mum era and I hope I can make you guys proud. I hope I give you guys the content you needed, and honestly, like, I'm just so happy. So yeah, sit back, relax, get a cup of tea, get some popcorn, and let's get into the birth story. Sorry guys, his like blanket bed is here as well. So I think the best way to kind of start off is obviously just kind of going back a few steps to like the lead up to my pregnancy. If you guys are following me on everywhere, which I hope you are, but you guys should know, obviously I have a podcast with my good sis, my babes, my Yola, and we had like a kind of a quick conversation about my birth story, and I really want to go in more detail in this for the YouTubers. But if you guys have kind of listened via the Deep Pod, you have like an understanding. But if you haven't and you just follow me solely because of me, then this is for you. So guys, leading up to the birth was quite nice. Like, I have to say, I've had such an easy pregnancy. I feel really blessed and I feel really lucky because I haven't really stressed out. I only had one mini panic attack period where I was a bit like, oh my gosh, like what's going on? But overall, like, I've been super happy. There was issues with my house that I was living in, guys. FYI, I moved again. No, not I, we, my family moved again. We will save that for the vlog. Despite all of that, like, I've had a really good pregnancy. When it came to, I say, the last week, I was like, do you know what? I want to be with my mom. I was due. It's my hair. I think it's my hair. I was due on the 25th of November. I wanted the 24th of November because it would have been the 24th of the 11th, 2024. And I just feel like that was such a beautiful number and I just wanted it. Do you know what I mean? So I came back on the 23rd of November thinking I'd probably have my son on my due date or slightly later, but obviously I was very like, I'm excited to have, it's my hair, sorry baby, my hair's tickling you. Love him. I was very much like, okay, let me come home on the 23rd because I didn't seem like I was going to come early. Even though I had contractions that were very intense, I kind of thought it'll either be on the day or after, and people kept saying that most first time mums come a bit after. Anyways, so that night guys, I had pounded jam because obviously, you know, when you come back home to your African Nigerian mum, you're gonna eat good. You're gonna eat so good. I had pounded jam, FOE, if you know, you know. And then I was on the phone to my fiance, but we were on the phone till about, I would say like 10:30, and he started to snore and doze off, and I thought, this is where I hang up. So I hung up the phone and it started to get to about 11 p.m. and my first contraction started and it just kept coming. Contractions were contracting, guys, like contracting. And then it got to about like 1:30, I think it was 1:30, and I called my sister. I messaged her and I called her and I was like, I think I'm going into labor, because guys, it just wasn't stopping. It wasn't stopping. Imagine from 11 to 1 and you're just getting the pain and the pain and the pain and the pain, and it was too much. It was too much. I waited a little bit longer and my sister was like to me, time your contractions, time them to see how much apart they were. They started at like 5 minutes, and then guys, honestly, they were like every 2-3 minutes. And I know I'm a bit traumatic. That pain of those contractions before I got to the hospital, it was intense. I don't even know if intense is the word. It was diabolical. Guys, it was hellfire. No, it wasn't even hellfire then. Hellfire is when I get to the hospital. It was diabolical. Feels like cramping and tightening, but it's like your insides are crushing and it feels like the pain is so bad. You're like, oh, it's not like a, ah! We're not there yet. It's like a, oh, but it's so intense. It literally was next level. Like, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. I actually wouldn't. What happens when you have that kind of pain is you get like a 3 to 5 minute chill period. Like, as in, there's no pain, everything feels back to normal. You get the pain for like a minute to 2 minutes and it's intense, and then it stops and it comes again. You know, you don't have that like, okay, it's still painful but it's manageable. No, it's pain, you stop, pain, you stop, pain, you stop. So when you get that moment when the pain and the contractions aren't there, guys, embrace it, enjoy it, just take it in, just appreciate, have a party, that 30 seconds, 1 minute, enjoy it, because what's coming next is mad. It hurts. A man could never. I had a moment where I spurted and I was like, my water's broken. My water's broken. So then I called triage, told them like I've been having contractions, and I think I've still got the contractions. So I'll have it at 1:58 to 1:59 and then I'll chill. And then have another contraction of 2:03 a.m. and then it'll stop at 2:05 a.m. I'll chill. 2:05 to 2:06, I'll have that contraction, chill. 2:08 to 2:09, contraction, chill. So you get it? I didn't even get like 5 minutes. I got like 1 minute. I got 1 minute to chill. It was painful as hell. Funny story. Bless my mum, she's the best. So my mum, she was kind of like pacing me, like telling me, okay, breathe, like drink water, like telling me what to do. It was so funny because she thought she had time to make jollof rice. So typical. She wanted obviously to make rice to make sure that when I got home or when I'm in the hospital, there's food for me, because we know about hospital food. We know about hospital food. It got to the point I was like, Mama, let's go, Mama. Musa, we need to go. Even so, you guys know, my birth plan was to have a natural birth in the water, no epidural, just gas and air. But guys, I'm not gonna lie. When I got there, the pain was too much. Guys, I said, F this, I'm getting epidural. I said to my mum, if this is it now and I haven't started pushing, I haven't done, I said, no, I'm not doing it. Guys, it's so painful. Like, I could cry now remembering it. It was so painful. No matter what position I was in, if I stood up, if I sat down, the pain of them contractions was too much. Like, the hell? I just think, Eve, you didn't need to eat the apple. It's an apple. I don't know how we have to suffer because of Eve. It doesn't make sense, because, guys, it's mad. I get to hospital, guys, and I am 4 centimeters / 5 centimeters dilated. The kind of feel around your vagina, and that is an experience. I'll tell you that. That is an experience, because it's like, okay, I don't know you like that. My baby's inside, almost coming out, and you're just poking inside there. I mean, take a girl out for dinner. Do you know what I mean? Do you even have my mobile number? But anyways, cool. So obviously I've had all that, and then the pain is getting too much. I just nurse, I cannot, I need epidural, I want epidural. So she was like, cool, I'll sort you out epidural. And at this point, they're trying to get me a room. That's the one thing I'll say about like public and private. To be fair, I have never done private to compare. But I feel like if you was to do private, your room would be proper ready. You wouldn't have to wait so long. Like I had to wait quite a bit for them to clean my room that I would deliver in and stuff like that. So imagine you're in pain, you're waiting to get epidural, and you know you can get the epidural, and it's taking so long. If someone's having an epidural, they have to kind of like inject, they have to put like a injection. Is it an injection? It's an injection. They basically inject you to be able to put the epidural in you, because you have to be on like a drip. And I do know with epidural that you can kind of control how much of the epidural you put into yourself, and it's obviously to numb your below. So if you start to feel the pain, you can just pump epidural and it will like, I love you so much. It will add more so that you feel less pain. Basically, they say that with epidural, the contractions you don't feel, but you still kind of feel the push, but it's not as painful as if you don't have epidural. And I said, give me that, give me that. I had to like this waiver thing of like what could happen, the good, the bad, the ugly, and I was like, yep, it's fine, I'll do it. I'm still gonna do it. Finally got into my room, and guys, honestly, it felt like I was there for like, I think I was waiting for like an hour. When you're in pain and you're having contractions, literally every 2 minutes you get 1 minute off, 2 minutes. It's a lot. Got to my delivery suite and they were like, we offer you gas and air for now. And I was thinking, give me that gas and air. Guys, I don't do certain things anymore. I'm gonna say that. I don't do certain things anymore. But past man's done some things. And let's not act like we ain't done some things. Let's not act like we ain't done some things, okay? When I had that gas and air, let me tell you guys, it felt like I was on cloud 9. It felt like I had done a balloon. If I had done balloons in the past. It felt like I was high. It was given. Guys, if you don't want to do epidural, and at least if you're like, okay, you want to do epidural, just try the gas and air first. It can get you to a point where you can deal with it. When I had that gas and air, guys, honestly, oh, I just felt like I was away with the fairies. It really helped. The contractions felt less. Everything just felt easier. I can breathe through it, and because I felt like in a high state, I felt all right. Guys, I kind of started to insert like the injection to connect it in. It just wasn't working on me. And guys, you know when you have an injection of your blood or something like that, those tiny needles, there's a bit of like a pinch. This one was a lot bigger than your typical tiny needle. You really feel that, and I had to do that twice. I wasn't extracting blood. I kind of opted out for epidural. The doctors come in, he said that, you know, if you want to change your mind, you can, but they were like, wait till when the contractions really start getting worse. And I was thinking, it gets more worse than this. I really felt like I was gonna die. I don't know, and I think it's because some girls have epidural, or maybe some girls have better pain threshold, or maybe because they prep better, because I didn't do the raspberry tea leaf. No, I did it, but I didn't do it early enough. I didn't really walk. I slept a lot. I was chilling. I really wanted to just chill during this pregnancy, and I didn't do much exercise. Like stretching, I didn't. I was in that bed, eating my food, watching my series. So I'm not doing that for my second pregnancy. I'll tell you that now for free. Genuinely, I don't understand how people come to give birth and do TikToks, have makeup done, and get content. I thought I was gonna do that. Guys, I only packed my edge control. That pain from my house to the hospital, I said hell to the no, because there was no way I could do my makeup. There was no way. I said, let me pack my edge control, my edge comb, and at least do that, because I had braids. Guys, I didn't attempt it. There was no way. Guys, I couldn't mentally think about looking nice when I need to push this baby out. Honestly, I really commend the girlies that do the TikToks, even straight after birth. Honestly, I commend you guys. It's just not for me. I couldn't do it, and I really wish. I really planned to. I really thought I was going to, but the pain was too much. I didn't have any paracetamol, and this was part of my birth plan. I was supposed to have paracetamol or like a Coldamol or whatever it was whilst having gas and air to like ease the pain. I had nothing. I just had gas and air. My mum and my partner, that's all I had. Obviously, like I've said, the canister didn't go through, the pain is a lot. I'm now in a theatre. I've told like the doctor no epidural, and you know, I'm just easing through the pain. But there was a period where they couldn't hear his heartbeat. Guys, that like, it makes me really emotional, so I'm not gonna go too deep into it, because I've never felt that level of like panic, pain. Even though I hadn't met him yet, and I didn't know him, I just couldn't believe I might not be able to have him, which is crazy, because you just think, I was carrying him for 9 months, like even his kicking, like I already loved him before I met him. Like I already loved him, and God knows like how I love him more than I already loved him. At that point, guys, I was literally out of it, because I was really gas and airing. I was taking advantage of that, and literally hearing that, I was out of it. There was a period where, guys, I was vomiting. I think I had done a bit too much, and I was vomiting. It was such that experience, guys. Honestly, you're so vulnerable. You're so like kind of not in control. You're listening to what the midwives are saying, the nurses are saying, and you're hearing your partner, your mum be like, you can do it, like keep going, and you're just like, it's a lot. And they actually broke my waters for me. My waters hadn't actually broken, so they kind of go inside there. Sorry, I'm doing this this movement, I'm so sorry, it's a bit icky, but they go inside there and they just broke it. And I feel like in that moment when they had to break my waters, check that his heartbeat was still going, they can hear his heartbeat and stuff like that, it was a lot. Like, I remember just having streams of tears. I'm in pain, I'm hearing all that coming down my eyes. I'm like praying to God. I was like, God, please, like, if this is your will, let it be your will. If she was not, like, I reject it. Like, do you know what I mean? It was a lot. It was emotional. Guys, I said it in the pod, like, I done the Lord's Prayer about 5 times because that level of pain, I really felt it's like, just kill me now. God forbid, God forbid. Childbirth isn't a joke. Make sure you have a partner that truly loves you, that will go to the ends of the earth for you, that will support you, because that level of vulnerability from like just being exposed, giving birth, the pain, the way you're not with it, you're trying to push out human life where your vagina is that small and the head is this big. It's a lot. It's a lot. Never downplay pregnancy or childbirth. It's a lot. Be really careful who you like do it with, because you want that person to actually understand the severity of what you're doing and also be there, and also just be there. I genuinely feel so broken for anyone that's had to go through childbirth and not have their partner there, or not have their mum there, or have someone close to them there, because it's a lot. I keep saying it, but it's a lot. It's getting to a point now where, okay, cool, they're telling me like, if you can feel the pressure, like, you naturally know when to push. That's what they say. You naturally know when to push. And I'm just thinking, okay, when am I gonna know? And they're like, you just feel like you're gonna want it. There's a lot of pressure. And guys, the contractions is one thing. When you get to the pressure of the act of like your child's head, like pushing, I'm not even joking with you, that's where it takes you to hell. Period. That's where it takes you to hell. You go to hell. I was praying, saying, God, don't take me to hell, because if this is childbirth, if this is the childbirth that everyone is doing, I cannot go to the pits of the hell with the flames of the fire. I cannot, guys, I cannot. There's no way. Guys, it's impossible. Guys, give your life to Christ, because let me tell you, that pain, Jesus, guys, that pain was too much. Guys, literally I was saying, oh my God, if this is the childbirth, God knows what hell's like. Okay, so guys, I've put him just on the side, sleeping, because my arms are hurting. You stretch, boy, you stretch them arms, you stretch. All right, sorry guys, the battery on my camera decided to die, and I just thought, let me just put my baby boy on the side in his little like bed, and he's just doing this. It's just so cute. It's getting to the point where I need to push him out. He's getting to the point where his head is going further down. I knew that I was going into labor, like having to like start pushing. He's like getting further down. So it's coming to 8 o'clock, 8, 9, 10. I am trying to push my son out. Guys, and they would say to me, we see the head, I can see the head. And I'm thinking, okay, but I cannot. I'm thinking, I cannot. All I can feel is the pain. And I'm thinking, how much longer? Because they probably almost there, guys. For 4 hours, these lot were telling me I'm almost there. I was saying how I started off on my back, leg spread, trying to push that way. I couldn't, guys. It was so painful. They're like, I'll try all fours. All fours was a lot better for me. That's how I delivered my son. They say to you, like, you have to push like you're doing a number 2. Guys, even that was excruciating, because it's like you're stretching out that part of your body, you know, the hole, and then you're also pushing that pressure down on your vagina. Like, it's a lot. I said it on the Deep Pod, like, when you watch movies and they're like, ah, they're not being dramatic. They're not. I was doing that. I was like, ah, as I was pushing, because that's all you can do. That is all you can do. And sometimes you're pushing, you kind of like, is it quint, is it quint por your toe, quinty, yes, quinty. I assume, let me know my Jamaican queens, my Jamaican king. If quinty is like you tighten your, because I was quinting. Because you can't help but not quince. It's like, he's not coming out, so I'm pushing back up. That is literally how it felt. I feel like because he couldn't come out, I had to tight quint it to push him back up. That's how it felt. I felt like I wasn't. And I'm like, keep pushing. I'm like, do you not understand how much I'm pushing right now? Do you not understand I'm pushing for the life of me? Literally, I thought every part of my down there was going to explode to push my son out. As I was sweating. This sometimes I don't know how you girls be doing makeup. There was no way. There was no way. I was sweating. I remember my man was holding me. He's like, Mad, you can do it. And guys, I'm gonna tell you this. I kept telling these midwives, I can't do it. I kept telling my mom and my man, I can't do it. And they were like, you can do it. I was thinking, no, I'm being so for real. I can't do it. And for some reason, everyone thought I could do it. I could, and I've done it. But guys, honestly, I couldn't do it. And I was saying it so that maybe give me a C-section. Like, can we get another option here? But you know, when then it's like, no, baby girl, we're here now, we're here live, you are pushing this baby out, like you're past the point of no return. And I was thinking, why didn't I just not get the effing epidural? Why did I think I was a bad B? I was a strong MF to just give birth naturally. And matter of fact, I didn't even ask for no painkillers. I was on the gas and air. Anyways, guys, so I am pushing for my dear life. Pushing, screaming, crying, breaking my mum and my man's hand in agony, telling them I can't do it, crying like a baby. And finally, they're like, you can see the head, he's coming out, his head pops out. That was one thing. And I was thinking, thank God. But let me tell you, when the shoulders, shimmy shoulders come out, they say it's like a ring of fire. They're not exaggerating. You feel this burning sensation. You're down there stretching. They're twisting him. He's coming out. His shoulders. A head is a head. Do you see the difference? A head is not as wide as the shoulders. The shoulders, guys, it was burning. Some people say that, oh, the pain goes straight away. No, not for me. I felt that burning. Some people, maybe for some people, for me, it didn't. I still felt the burning after he came out. He comes out. I hear him cry. I hear him crying. And he's just so perfect. As he came out, he kind of pooed. And obviously, I had a little drop of something when I was pushing. And I was thinking, like mother, like son. We bonded instantly then. And I was thinking, oh, I didn't even care. You don't even care. And it's such like a black brown poo. It's sticky, but it doesn't, you don't care. You don't care. You don't even feel icky about it. It's, oh my gosh, that moment, I couldn't believe he was here. All of that, I was thinking, thank God. You know that TikTok? Thank God. When it came out, I was thinking, thank God. Guys, as soon as I gave birth, I said, I'm not doing this again. I said, there's no freaking way. Because it's a lot. I said, I'm not putting myself through that again. I've got my one and done. Obviously, now the pain's gone. I would 100% have another kid. Like, defo. I kept saying, I'm not doing it. Like, a day or two after, I said, the pain's too much. But it's 6 weeks on Is it 6 weeks? Yeah, 6 weeks on Sunday that I've had my son. So, it's like, it's been 6 weeks. I'll do it again. Like, not now, though. Like, it's worth it. It's so worth it. I was saying on the pod how, guys, you don't really get a minute. Like, once you give birth, put your mother hat on, provide fireworks. Sorry guys, you can hear fireworks. It's New Year's Eve. Yeah guys, you just go straight into mother mode. As soon as you give birth, skin to skin, start breastfeeding. Then, like, even like, guys, giving birth to your placenta is a lot. I think they injected me on my leg and they put pressure on my belly to kind of push the placenta out. I didn't find it painful. It just was weird. It was weird seeing, like, it felt like an organ was coming out of my body, even though I couldn't feel pain with it. I had a 2nd degree tear as well. So they inject you. It's like a kind of pain. They sit you up. It's just, it's like you don't have time to kind of just dwell in what's happened or deal with what's happened. You just go. Like, even the first piece stung. They want to take us. It's a lot. It's that's what I'm trying to say. Like, even when I was in the toilet, it's like, it was such a different side of me. I feel like my partner had seen. Like, we've seen each other. Like, we have seen each other, like, very, very comfortable around each other. But in that state, like peeing, he's got to help me, the blood, it's a lot. And then they take you to like a ward with like, in my ward, in my hospital, you have like paper, like curtains kind of feel, where you're divided, but you're in a room with other mothers that have given birth, so it's not like private, it's just you in your own room. I didn't have that, but it was all right. Like I'm breastfeeding, it hurt the first time, it did hurt, it was a bit uncomfortable. My son did latch on, but I felt like he wasn't on the areola, he was on the actual nipple, and that's painful. You want them on the areola. So it took me a minute to get used to that, but I got used to it. I'm very grateful because even from the hospital, he was so easy. Like he would just sleep, like he would complain to have his nappy changed or to eat. Like he'll have it, and that was it. But yeah, but if I was to go back in time, guys, I would do a home birth, because it got to the point where basically my son had jaundice, like his jaundice wasn't cleared, like he couldn't leave until when they cleared his jaundice and it got down. If you guys don't know what, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but if you guys don't know what jaundice is when basically you're not producing enough red blood cells, I think. So you need to, they sometimes put you in a UV light. I think I'm saying it's wrong, so just clarify if I'm saying it wrong, but basically you just have a lot of yellow undertone, you don't have enough red coming through. But we had to stay a day longer, and staying a day longer, it was like, I wanted to be at home with my mum, I want to be at home with my man. People are a bit inconsiderate, like they'll be on the phone and be so loud, and if you haven't really slept the night before and you're hearing someone waking up at like 4 a.m, 5 a.m, 7 a.m, 6 a.m, just having a loud conversation, it's a lot. So I didn't like that. So next time I'll do a home birth 100%, because there is something about having the comfort of your home. Overall, the pain for my delivery was like 100 out of 10, but was it worth it? 100%. I am so in love with this boy. I spend moments just watching him sleep. I spend moments just watching him, and I just can't, I'm obsessed with him. Like, I love him so much. Like, I'm so happy. Like, I just love him. It was so worth it. I'm just gonna round this bit up. So the first thing I'm gonna tell you guys is what his name is. His name is Ezra. I've always loved that name, Ezra. Like, I don't explain it. Ever since I watched Pretty Little Liars, which is a bit awkward because it's like the storyline of Ezra is a bit mad, but that name, I love the name Ezra, and I was so happy to know, obviously it was a Bible name, it means helper, the Lord's helper. And yeah, you're gonna help me, you're gonna help me pay bills, you're gonna help me wash up, you're gonna help me spread love. I call him Ez, like his little nickname, and I'm like, Ez. My mom was like, Ezzy Bumba, Ezzy Bumba. My mom calls him Ezzy Bumba. I think Angela calls him Rara, Ezra, like Rara, which is cool, but I call him Ez. I'm like, Ez, I'm coming. He starts crying, I'm like, Ez, Ezzy. But his name is Ezra. I just love that name, and it just suits him so much. So guys, welcome baby Ezra to the family. But yeah, guys, so that is that. Where I am now in life is that we have a new place again. I will go into that in the vlog, guys. I really have to, because one thing about my life is never boring. It's never boring. But yeah, I'll update you guys in that. But overall, I'm literally like, I feel like I said in my last vlog, but honestly, I am back now. I am really, really back. I really hope you guys stick around, because I really want you guys to be in this era with me. I feel like it's a new year, and yeah, hell yes, it's a new me. Hell yeah, it's a new me. I don't give a heck, it's a new me. That old man's still here a little bit, because you can't change this personality, you can't. But certain things, certain behaviors, like, I just want to be the best mom for Ezra, the best version of myself for him. I want to work so hard, because I really want to give him a good life. I'm so happy, and it's such a like bubble of peace and just enjoyment. I'm excited to like make this house a home and show you guys properly this time. I'm excited to just be a mum to Ezra. I'm excited to be a wife. Like, guys, I'm gonna be planning my wedding this year. Like, there's just so much that's happening, and I just would love you guys to stick around, and let's just have a good 2025. So if you guys have been watching me from day dot, from before I was on Survival and Fittest, where I was working in H&M, to come home and do a video from Survival and Fittest, where I had like a couples channel. After that, in my vloggy era with like friends, industry friends, like I've had so many eras that this one I think is going to be my best and my favorite. And if you guys want to stick around, then remember to subscribe if you haven't already, because it's going to be fun. Oh my gosh, I even said the big part, guys. Oh my gosh. So after all that stress and everything, he was born on the 24th of the 11th, at 11 a.m. I had my first contractions at 11 p.m. Guys, why are they so dramatic? It's alright, I know. It's a poo-poo. I know. Yeah, so I'll be planning my wedding this year, guys. Yeah, guys, I'm really just gonna embrace, you know, mummy era, wife era, and just bring you guys along. I'm so excited to like be the best mum for Ezra. I know. I feel like I'm back. Fingers crossed. I've planned my January content, so as long as we stick to the plan, you guys will be fully locked in. And guys, I honestly just want to say the biggest thank you for just the support, the love, the prayers, nice messages for this period, because sometimes it's felt lonely, it's felt a bit alien, it's felt a bit on eggshells, and I have to explain, you kind of just tread carefully with pregnancy. Honestly, like, it's crazy how some people that I just haven't met in real life really do support and love what you do and wish you the best, and like, thank you. That's all I can say, because pregnancy's hard, navigating this industry is hard, navigating motherhood is hard, especially when I haven't been doing it for so long and still having people that still check in and care enough, especially on the days you don't show up or the days you don't give your 100%. There's still people that love you and support you no matter what, and it's you guys. So thank you. Even you guys that are nosy, even you guys that want the tea, even you guys that enjoy the tea, thank you. Thank you. But I hope you guys stay tuned in, and honestly, just thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really pray that you guys have the best 2025 and everything you want for this year you achieve, you get. Let's make this the start of the best years of our lives. So yeah. But thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys very soon in my next video, and yeah, it's been amazing.